kids rage, and don't worry, I did not cut my hair. I have an awkward bun right there because my hair is like drying. As you can tell, it looks really wet, and I'm stretching because I have a really loose sweater, so don't mind my sweater, me going like that during the video, because my sweater is really bugging me, and I should have changed it before this video, but I don't care. So I am filming a fall beauty trends. Generally, I film fashion trends, but I felt like there were a lot of beauty trends that I like to follow for this fall 2012, and yeah, let's get started. The first thing that I was following was red lips, and if you guys know, which I probably repeat this in every video, but red lips is like my holy grail. Like, I can't even explain how amazing red lips are to me, and I just really admire how daring and bold they are, like my personality, so yay! So I have 3 things to show you, and one of them is in my favorites video for my October favorites. So I'll probably link that down in the down bar. So I'm going to start up with the reddest red, which I really don't understand how red it is, because I actually had an Ulta lipstick that was brighter and bolder than this one. But my mom told me to get this Real Simple magazine that had the best of the best, and this apparently was the best red lipstick ever. So this is Maybelline's Red Revival, and it's actually not that red. I mean, whoa, it shows up so bright on camera, but it's really not. It's kind of the same color as my nails, actually, maybe a little lighter, but it shows up super duper core like. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. For 10 bucks, which this was, you don't even get that much product, so I was actually not that impressed with it, but it has served me good, so I don't know, I guess that's a good thing. But the other things that I have served me well, and you know, I don't know, I'm just gonna explain. If I don't want to wear lipstick one day and I just want to have like a little tint of color but still have moisture, I would use my baby lips, which generally I use my Clinique Chubby Stick and Super Strawberry, which is like my holy grail. I also go to that so much, and the problem was with that is every time I used it, it kept getting lower and lower. I mean, obviously lip products do that if you use it a lot, but it kept going so quickly, and I didn't want to spend like 16 bucks for one stick that was like this big. Even though it's like the best thing on the whole earth, I couldn't like keep using it. So this was a great alternative. This was about like $3 to $5 at Ulta or my Walgreens, and I mean, this is enough, right, for chapstick. And it's really nice. It has like a glossy finish, and this is really nice if you want a little moisture while still giving you a little tint of color. And this is like a cheaper alternative, more like a dupe-like, but not really, because that one's like creamy and this one's like moisturizing and sheer. I don't know how to explain it. So the last thing I have for the red category in lips, don't worry guys, I have like 20 more lip products. This was in my favorites video for October, and I definitely showed this because I'm like wearing it right now with my baby lips, which is why it looks like more sheer and toned down, because this is like a very bold lip, super duper pigmented, and this is the Rogue Dior Prune Pellicule Plum Plot. I swear it's like the longest title in history, and I'm going to see if my camera can pick it up, but you can actually see how pigmented it is at the top. And I'm just really obsessed with this. I've been putting it out on my lower lip and then spreading it out with my finger, which is really nice. That way, I guess it separates all the clumps, and you know, you like move it all over your lips and it gets to all the places where you can't reach like with a lip applicator, because like, I don't know, I honestly think the finger for your lips is the best applicator to use. Anyway, what am I talking about? The next section I have for lips is the plum category. And speaking of plum, this is the Maybelline's Yummy Plummy. And I honestly think this lipstick is the epitome. Why am I retracting my lipstick from you guys? I honestly think this is the epitome of fall in a lipstick. It's such a nice mauve-y plum color, and I think this is a really great dupe for Max Plumful. Next thing I have is the Chubby Stick, which I should have shown you guys after the Maybelline, but this is what the Chubby Stick looks like. Actually, it's not my Super Strawberry, but as you can tell, it doesn't even give you that much product. I mean, it used to come out to here, but I've used a lot. So, this is what the Chubby Stick looks like. Actually, it's not my Super Strawberry, but as you can tell, it doesn't even give you that much product. I mean, it used to come out to here, but I've used a lot. So, this is what the Chubby Stick looks like. Actually, it's not my Super Strawberry, but I mean, it used to come out to here, but I've used a lot. This was $16, and this is in the shade Voluptuous Violet. And what I really love about the Chubby Sticks is they give you a lot of color, but they also moisturize you at the same time, so you get the best of both worlds. Except for this one, I think I swatched it. No, I took it off. But don't worry, guys, this is not purple. It shows off as a sheer tint, which is this one right here, the one where like my flashlight comes in handy. And it is very sheer, don't worry. It shows up on my lips very glossy, and it has a blue undertone, which really complements my skin because that is my undertone. So I really like this, even though it's not my red. This is a really good second choice. And then the last category for lips is like the brownie, mauvey, maroonish color. I don't know how to explain it, but this is, if not my favorite creamy lipstick. Bobbi Brown makes the best lipsticks in my opinion, because MAC really dries out my lips. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love MAC lipsticks and I look really good in them, but like they really like rust up around this area, and I always have to apply more and more, and then it makes my lips so like weird feeling and very like covered up, like when you wear a thick foundation and you feel trapped behind it. That's how I feel with that lipstick. Well, with those lipsticks. So I've been really reaching out to this Bobbi Brown lipstick, and this is like the best lipstick that they have. This is in Blue Raspberry, and as you can tell, I really like it. My mom and I have like 5 of these in total. Let's see if, yep, there we go. My camera's doing really well today, guys. I hope I don't jinx that. So that's what it looks like. It's kind of down to the nub, obviously. But I've been really in love with this Blue Raspberry 5. And it's really nice because it's super creamy and it gives you like a pinkish brownish tint, and I'm showing you guys the next product already. Okay, so I actually looked over this already and I couldn't find the name of this. So this is the NYC color why am I holding it upside down? Maybe that's why I can't read it. Smooch Proof Long Wearing Lip Color, and it is 2 sides. One is the I don't know, I guess the lip color, and then this is the gloss, but this is like a lip gloss form. Okay, what I love about this is not only does it look really good against my fair skin, but it is super creamy. It kind of reminds me of the NYX matte lip glosses, or lip matte. I don't even know what they're called, but they're like the matte lip glosses, and this really reminds me of that because it has a really nice applicator, which I've been really adoring. Like, I really love these foamy applicators, I guess, because, I don't know, they look like foam, guys. So don't yell at me if they're not what I think they're called. Anyway, I really like this brown, and it is a brown. It kind of reminds me of a nice cocoa brown. And this side I'm not too keen on, which is why it's like filled to the top. Okay, number one, you can actually see the brown in it. So I don't really like how, you know, it's brown here, like, I don't know. But it's like really sticky this side, and I don't like sticky lip glosses as much because my hair is really easily trapped in there. So I don't even use that, but I have been really reaching out to this a lot, and this I think will be in my November favorites, if not. Okay, the next product I have is a lip gloss. Now generally I have like the little awkward tubes like that big, but I've been really reaching out to this C.O. Bigelow Apothecary's Lip Shine, and it is in Spearmint, which generally you would think blue would go with peppermint and green would go with spearmint, but I actually use my green one now, which is peppermint, and I can't find it right now, so I'm showing you my spearmint one. And don't get me wrong, they're the same exact thing, so it doesn't really matter. But I love these so much. Not only does it moisturize your lips, but I feel like it's an invigorating cleanser to your lips. Like, you can actually feel your lips tingle with peppermint. And apparently it's supposed to make your breath smell good, and I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, mint infused for fresh breath. It actually says it right there if you guys can read it. Don't worry, I'll make you guys read it. So I find that so cool, and definitely check this out because it gives you such a nice shine. Like, I will put on my chapstick, which is probably my baby lips, and then I'll put this over if I'm not feeling the need to wear any lipstick, and this will give it the nice shine. It will give you the nicest shine ever. And yeah, so I really recommend that. It's kind of pricey, but not really. So I really, really recommend that. The next two things I have are both from Revlon. They're the Revlon nail polishes. And actually, I'm going to start off with the nude. The problem with this nude was, well, the title gives it away. It's a sheer nude. And you can probably guess what the nail polish would be like. It is a sheer nude. So I'm not really impressed with that. So I actually should return this because it's super sheer. But that's the old Revlon bottling. Like, I don't know why I just put it down. But the nude that I got recently is the Revlon Color Stay, which is like the new one, which is like a cylinder one instead of like, I don't even know what this shape is. And that's the Revlon Color Stay in Bare Bones, I recall. And that is definitely it. I had them on before these nails, which I'm getting to my next nail polish. This is the Revlon's Raven Red. Now, when I got this at Walgreens, I actually wasn't too impressed with it because my mom and I are looking for a cranberry dark reddish maroon. And I really want to get William Tell Me About in OPI, like from OPI. And I've been really stalking that recently, except I can't find it anywhere. I actually checked the OPI website and I cannot find that. So I'm like really upset because that's like a dark red vampy color. So I couldn't find that. But when I put these on, actually, I'm going to show you. I'm sorry for my nails because I literally paint all over them. And then I take it off with a Q-tip because I find that it lasts longer when you like coat your whole nails with it. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Like, you can see, like, it's all over the place. This is what the red looks like, and I'm actually really impressed with it because I thought when I looked at this red nail polish, it would just be, you know, a shade darker from, like, bold red or, like, the Red Revival in a nail polish. But I was actually really impressed. This actually reminds me of a cranberry Christmassy color, and I'm really impressed with it. So that's all for nail polish. Now, moving on to eyes, I have three things. So I'm going to talk about my Naked 2 by Urban Decay. I don't know why I felt the need to say Urban Decay. And I used to use Half Baked a lot, which I think it was in my everyday makeup routine. But the problem was with that, I was tan at the time, so it looked really good with gold. That's Half Baked, that's Booty Call. And I've been really loving Booty Call. Now that I'm fair and it's like late November, I kind of switch over to really light champagne-y, almost white eyeshadows, and I actually can't find one that suits me as well as Booty Call because I can't keep like using that, and because of that I use this little pot or pan, I guess, from MAC, and it is in shroom and it has a satin finish, and I just love this. Oh my god, guys, this is like my holy grail also because I just love using this for the winter, and yay for the focus. I don't know, I've just been reaching out to this more than Booty Call because I don't want to like use a palette. And this is like what I'm looking for now that my face has turned, you know, like linen. I don't know. So that is all for eyeshadows, and I also have eyeliner, a pencil one actually, and this is the Lancome Paris in Moss. For the color, I get this crayon. What is this? Apparently it has a name. It is Le Crayon Cole. I can't pronounce it, but that is in Moss, like I said. So get your hands on this, guys. It is super duper creamy, and yes. So the last thing I have is my Hervana, and yes, I have gotten back to my Hervana. This is my winter shtick, I guess. And I have so much amazing stuff to say about it. Okay, number one, pinwheel formula. Oh my god, it is amazing, guys. I just love the colors in it and how it swirls. Like, I'm actually going to give you a demo of it right now. I don't even think you guys can see it. You can see my zip, though, so that's awesome. Oh, wait, no, you can kind of see it. There we go. Actually, I'm just really not good at applying blush, actually. But it looks good if I had like a camera like this right now. My color is washed out, so that's my excuse. And I love Hervana because the brush, okay, the brush is the best because I would have to use a blush brush, but this just does the job, and I love how it's angled, so it's perfect. And it comes with like a little mirror inside, but I don't like really use it. Hey, you can see my nail polish. Awesome. So that is my Hervana Box Powder by Benefit. I definitely get your hands on this. Well, I would definitely get my hands on this if I were you. Yep, that's the right way to phrase it. So I don't think you guys have noticed anything yet, but I have become Lady Gaga.